there, I'm Amy Pilgrim. Thanks for streaming with us. Week 3 of testimony in the Sean Diddy Combs trial, starting with the music mogul's former assistant, Capricorn Clark, taking the stand.
Why would we need a 50-foot bed?
I mean, TD Jakes ain't small. Say it. If it's a group thing, it's a group thing. You gotta think about, you got Rick Ross, you got Khaled, we talk about
The Diddy trial is no longer just another celebrity headline. It's become a full-scale media whirlwind. What began with Cassie courageously coming forward with her painful experience has now turned into something far more serious and far-reaching than anyone expected. This isn't just tabloid drama. We're talking about courtroom bombshells, leaked recordings, and big-name celebrities being dragged into the spotlight. At first, the case centered around Cassie's shocking accusations, claims of bizarre parties, and Diddy controlling nearly every part of her life. But now, things have taken a dark and unexpected twist. According to insiders, the trial has entered some very dangerous territory. We're talking about audio evidence, not just casual phone calls, but intense and extremely graphic recordings that allegedly feature Diddy, Will Smith, and even Meek Mill. And believe it or not, these recordings are being played right in open court. Everything seemed to shift a few days ago when a hotel surveillance video surfaced. It didn't have sound, just shaky, unclear footage. People thought that was the peak of the drama. But what the public didn't hear was what happened behind closed doors in that courtroom. Real audio, serious stuff. Phones weren't allowed inside, no one could record, and the room was dead silent. One witness described the tape as so disturbing and explicit. The entire courtroom just froze.
And she was held against her will twice, at one point alleging she was forced from her apartment and into a car to take Combs and one of his bodyguards to the home of rapper Kid Cudi to, quote, kidnap. Cudi was dating his ex, Cassie Ventura, at the time. Clark also claimed Combs threatened to kill Ventura if she didn't convince Kid Cudi not to tell police that Combs was allegedly involved with a break-in at his house. Clark also telling the jury that a large man repeatedly administered lie detector tests to her on suspicion that she stole jewelry loaned to Combs. She testified that this man said if she flunked the test, they're going to throw you.
Right after the audio was played, the court revealed a brand new list of witnesses. And these weren't just random people looking for their 15 minutes of fame. These were individuals who were once inside Diddy's world, former artists, past employees, and people who actually attended those infamous parties. Folks who were there, folks who saw it all. Now, some of them are finally speaking out, but only under legal protection. One of those voices belongs to Dawn Richard. Yes, the same Dawn from Danity Kane, the girl group Diddy once managed. She took the stand, and when she walked out of the courtroom, witnesses said she looked completely drained, emotionally and physically. Sources say her testimony supported Cassie's claims. Dawn reportedly said she once witnessed Diddy physically assault Cassie, all because dinner wasn't ready on time. And the next day, Diddy allegedly told Dawn and another bandmate to keep quiet about the whole thing.
2009, did you observe an incident between Puff and Cassie? Yes, she was attacked by Sean. And did you see more violence by him against Cassie? Often. The government then shows Dawn Richard a picture of Diddy Dirty Money. When were you a member of this group? 2009 to 2011. The incident in 2009 when Sean Combs Cassie, where was it? In Sean Combs' LA home. We were recording. What did he do? He was saying, "Where the F is my food?" He grabbed a black skillet with eggs and tried to hit her over the head. Cassie dropped to the ground. What did she do? She was in a fetal position. Then what? Sean Combs was kicking her in the head and the body and then dragged her up to the first floor. Glass was breaking and yelling. I was scared for her and for me too. Did you intervene? No. Did you call the police? No. The next day, what happened? He said it had been passionate and she was okay, and that it would be better if we didn't talk, that people could end up missing. How did you understand that? Death. Diddy's team then yells objection. Then the judge calls a sidebar and ends her testimony for the day. But Dawn Richard will be back on Monday to give the rest of her full testimony against Diddy. Right before they brought Dawn Richard in, they actually had a Homeland Security agent testify against Diddy about when they came and arrested him to take him to jail. So let's go ahead and get into that. The government asked, when Sean Combs was arrested, where did you go? The Park Hyatt Hotel, room 2115, where he was staying. They show a picture to the jury of his hotel suite, and what did you do? We assigned a letter to each room and began to search. What was your role? I took photographs of items and then signed them on the 6051 form. What was found in the closet? They then show a picture to the jury, and it was plastic bags full of Johnson & Johnson baby oil and Astro.
Then came a powerful, silent moment that spoke volumes. Diddy's daughters were seen walking out of the courtroom. They didn't say a word. They didn't even look at the cameras. Pale-faced and quiet, their exit happened right after that disturbing audio was played. That moment changed everything. The air felt heavier. The mood shifted. For many, their reaction made it clear just how serious this case has become.
You guys really sat through that whole case and kept your spirits high. I really like that for y'all.
Please, guys, keep
That was brave.
Please.
Keep your spirits up, y'all.
And then came the shocker that sent the internet into overdrive. Will Smith's name was clearly mentioned. Not in rumors, but tied directly to that courtroom. Audio. As soon as his name hit the headlines, social media exploded. People started digging up old interviews, revisiting past clips of Will and Diddy, and even sharing old jokes made by comedian Luenell, including one where she hinted that there may have been more to their friendship. Later, Jaguar Wright came forward and echoed some of those same suggestions, adding fuel to the fire. Number 5. At first, this part of the story didn't make a big splash. People barely noticed. But now, it's everywhere. And just when it felt like things couldn't get any more chaotic, Will Smith's former assistant, his own brother Bill, stepped forward with explosive claims. He said he personally witnessed things that shocked him. According to Bill, he once walked in on Will Smith and actor Dwayne Martin in an intimate situation. Whether people believe him or not, that statement called
Will Smith, and he needs to get these. If there's smoke, there's fire, let me grab a fan.
Number one, as far as Will Smith is concerned, until he does right, all of those children that were harmed and corrupted while in his care, children that grew up to be men, boys like Bashir Gray, August Alsina, your own son, like your own son. Did you forget about that voice clip that I played from Brother Belial? Has anybody seen it, Belial?
No.
I asked him, did I ask him on Flash? Where is Belial? Is he messing with Cuba? And they all moved to Bali with Russell Simmons and Kevin Limes.
I would always say it is interesting when you speak on, Jaden Smith and you see the hug with
Bieber.
Justin Bieber, and then for Bashir, you see him all of a sudden fighting over Sydney Starr with Eddie Winslow. It does question what happens in the entertainment industry that makes someone go into just being very close with men on men contact. It's It's interesting. I'll say the least.
You want to know the thing that bothers me most about Bashir Gray? I actually think he's doing all of this so they'll take him back in the club. And they're not. They gonna keep gaslighting you and playing what you promised me, one thing or another.
That everybody wanted, and Will needed that validation to have that type of woman.
You saw her say that Will Smith had.
I am saying to you, if a woman is used to something the size of a baby leg, and you come in with a pinky toe, there's nothing you can do to please her. You can buy her 80 cars, you can get her 80 private jets. If she's itching for that baby leg, she want that baby leg. You can beat a person so much that they fall into submission.
And who needs enemies when they got friends like you?
Oh, I can tell you what goes on the inside. Everybody else is just speculation.
Somebody told me I made my pictures in the book. You know, your pictures in the book and your name is in the book. So I'm just like, you're doing some real elegant things. I'm blowing you up. I love that. I love that. You up.
This is what Jada makes the new people do. And I ain't gonna say new, they probably been after myself, right? They will make you check into a rehab. And they'll pay for the rehab. Even though you're not on drugs, they're gonna pay for the rehab. And you have to go if you want to work with them. And then I saw sexual acts that when I walked in them.
Who'd you walk in?
Him and Dwayne Martin.
Okay.
Hollywood is the hurry up and wait game. So 3 minutes later, after them telling me, hey, you got eyes on Will, we need him to come watch this. So I'm running all over the studio. He's not in his dressing room. I go to the cabinet.
Straight on the Smiths. Like you was just like, I see Jamie with women.
Yeah.
I seen Jamie with black. And I was like, okay, so this ain't got nothing to do with him trying to gain clout off of every celebrity, trying to ruin his relationship with all the celebrities you've done business with. This is just this particular friend that I've known damn near my whole life, and his wife, you feel like is sabotaging everything that y'all have together, and it's causing you to question him and his friendship towards you.
Without question. So here's the whole thing in a nutshell.
Okay.
You know, it's no secret in Hollywood that Jada hates me because I have a strong relationship with Will. And I do my own thing.
Why don't she hate Dwayne?
I can't answer that question.
Why don't she hate Dwayne Martin?
Well, she's gonna love anybody that treats her like she's a god, right? When you're a narcissist and a sociopath like she is, and I'll get into that, you want to be worshipped, and she got the bag. So these people will worship her, thinking that that Jada's gonna do something for them. But a narcissist and a sociopath is only looking to do things for themselves.
It was shocked because I was like, Jada is talking